You know, here I am in McKenzie Mountains of far Northwest Territories. And a lot of you have been following along on MTN Tough on social media or on the podcast. Know that since last December, I've been working out, going through a program they call Preseason Prep 50 Plus. Even though I'm gonna be 60, they called it 50 Plus. Me and Chris and Nick and mostly Sarah. Sarah, you're brutal. They started this process. I said, okay. They didn't tell me this, but I know this is what they're thinking. We got this 59-year-old accountant with a bum arm and a whole bunch of other issues, a bum foot, a bad liver. We got to get him ready to go mountain hunting for doll sheep. Oh, they probably said, who thought this is going to be an easy task? So if you're like me and you travel a lot and you're in hotels, you got a busy work schedule, the MTN Tough program isn't to be a gym rat. It's to take minimal gear in dedicated blocks of time that is pretty scarce for a lot of us and convert that into a way that you can stay in shape, that you can get ready in the mountains. And that's what they do. And it made a huge difference for me. It increased my core strength, my leg strength, my arm strength, my stamina. And it's not about flexing and posing and building big muscles. I mean, come on, man, I'm an accountant. That's the last thing that I'm worried about. But it made a huge difference on this hunt. On the day when my ram was way up that mountain and Riley said, let's go. And he's 27 years old. He lives in these mountains. He takes off. And I had to keep up with him. And he did tell me afterwards, he's like, man, I turned around and you were right behind me. Well, part of that was the adrenaline rush of being, man, I might get to shoot a ram. But also, all that working out for the last 8 months. When the time came that I had to be there, I had to have a rested heart. I had to follow along with some guys who, the reality is these guys could walk me into the mountain. But when Riley said, we gotta go, I had to go. And I was surprised how well I could keep up. The strength was there, the ability to go and follow. And when the time came for the shot, I was able to get my pulse and my breathing down really well. And I lucked out and I made the shot. Would that have happened? It could have maybe happened if I hadn't spent the last 8 months over at MTN Tough or with MTN Tough. I think the reason it happened was a big part of that. These windows of opportunity, it's not like the sheep is gonna, when you have a sheep that's moving across or up and over a mountain, it's not like they're gonna stand around. You gotta be able to go there and do it. And I lucked out. I was able to go there and do it. And thanks to all of you, from Dustin to Sarah to Nick to everybody at MTN Tough who made that possible for me. And if you want to check it out, use promo code Randy out at MTN Tough and they'll give you 4 extra weeks of free trial.